I've been going through hell, and it's at the behest of my father, my brothers, and my proxy made friends and proxy made lovers. These people know who they are, and they know the devils and evils that they did in my life. So I know it all sounds crazy to the average individual, but I was being poisoned all of my life with an arsenic poisoning on top of other things that I believe happened to me growing up, along with like I think paint thinner or something that my brother like put in a can. Like it really closed my throat up. I like couldn't breathe, and I'm like, why would you do that to me? And he's all like, oh, because I wanted to. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, G? Uh, I'm glad I lived through it. It was really harsh. I didn't like at times know if I was gonna live through this shit. But later on in life here, I did join the real world, Andrew Tate's The Real World, and immediately after joining the real world, my life was turned into a war zone, and these people were absolutely trying to kill me. So I did not know how to get rich. I did not know how to try and like get out of what I had been going on, but I was legitimately like I need to do something different and pivot because of what's going on in my life, and I just thought that with the available savings that I could actually work a different way and work a different mission, but nothing could have been further from the truth with how I was not being left alone to do anything for work. And so it wouldn't matter if like you could literally compare my joining the real world to my working at a paper mill or a factory or working at McDonald's or anywhere else. These people would literally try to hack my life and steal my identity and work on my life in a way that was to perform, you know, crimes over me where they're protecting these sex traffickers out here. I've been trying to suggest to people we're like at war with sex traffickers, but it's hard to suggest that to people who are literally pardoning sex traffickers. And, like pardon the rape of my father growing up and pardon the poisoning of me and pardon all these crimes against me, but but the state itself is at play big time with how they're protecting these cucks. And so I'm out here to just try and get away from them poisoning me and away from them and their controls over my life. But as soon as I saw it for what it was, I wouldn't have been able to do it without the real world and the push and the grind that I was on because of the real world. I believe is fully what got me engaged in the thought process itself to be able to finally see through what these people were doing to me. So if I didn't get rich from joining the real world, what I did get is my life. So when you can break through something that's legitimately out to kill your life, well, that's worth more than all of the money in this world that has to hold. So I'm really grateful for Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate and Luke and Andrew Bass and others that I've seen within other classes, just kind of going through the classes on the real world to figure out which way and how I wanted to move. But I'm really grateful for these people, and I'm super grateful for Andrew Bass and his work because of certain things that he said in his class that literally got my mind sparked in ways of discovering how people were going to try and tear you down. You're going to find out who your friends are. You're going to find out who your family is. You're going to find out who supports you and who absolutely doesn't support you by just legitimately trying to grind to do something better for yourself, because you can run into different devils. As they say, different levels, different devils, and it's the truth. So right now, they're like suddenly trying to turn anything I say or do online as if it's the felony speaking out against these men in my life. I mean, if you can call them men, so-called men, if you want, but they're literally working to establish taking away my love for work, my love for them even, not returning love, but that's to stage up and suggest that I'm not loving. I'm not that good of a person or whatever. So that they can play on my psyche with poisons, mind you. And then the state is seemingly to protect them for these crimes. You can kind of see it as if like slow drip of a poison or a chemical that can create a disease. Then they're manipulating and manufacturing that disease so that when it finally overtakes you, right, and you go into the doctors, now you're being put on medications. That makes other symptoms, other things, another slow drip that they're giving you. You know what I mean? It's disease manipulation, is what I'm saying. And then it's not allowing you to whole body health to like legitimately like eat well, you know. And then they're like literally trying to like make it to where you can't even get to the cilantro and the good, you know, organic fruits and vegetables that your body needs for certain things and certain things that you're experiencing, because those are the things that at least I believe. I don't know how other people believe, but I believe that God did a great job with, you know, seed planted into the ground. Sunlight hits that and it grows, it sprouts, and everything that grows is in the flower of life, which is why they're trying to create this 5G network in the flower of life to try and overseed and supersede the frequency that's already here. That's free energy, as was discovered many times over now. So it's legitimately the state that's trying to protect these people, because anywhere that I've contacted to try and get help into this matter doesn't seem to matter. It can be the FBI, it can be identitytheft.gov, it can be the system, it can be the police. You can literally have proof, you can have admittance of the things that are happening inside of your life. You can like literally everything that you need to like actually go after the rightful people, and that they're corrupt. There's heavy corruption. They're not trying to go after these people. So I'm trying to create content on YouTube and on Facebook, because I'm literally trying to get the attention of Andrew Tate himself regarding my situation, because I haven't been able to live my own life for forever. I've been fighting for my life ever since I was a baby in ways that I couldn't have been even allowed to be able to see, because of the poisoning that these people played upon my life throughout my life. And I've been clear about what's been going on about it now, like throughout, you know, throughout all of the years. I've been very clear in my vocabulary and my articulating what's been happening to me in my life. So it's just the fact that they to this date have more ownership of my life, as if taking away my life, they could just literally take my life, erase it as if I didn't exist, take all my content down, and circle back, you know, into my life like they have been throughout history, and then staging it to where it's like I would just be taken away. I wouldn't even be an afterthought to people. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't they wouldn't let it breach the news. They're not going to let it go here, there, and other places, so that other people can see that these cucks are corrupt as fuck. You know, but they are. These cucks are corrupt as fuck. So they've been establishing the control over my life, my jobs, my relationships, the outcomes of my jobs. And it's like now I'm in the worst situation that I've ever been in. And it's all been remotely by these people performing crimes against me my entire life. So it's like they're working at completely erasing my existence. Not just murdering me, not just performing these state of the art crimes and proxy warfares against me, but they're literally trying to erase my existence and also making me irrelevant. Even the irrelevance to my own self, obviously, with the poisons, how they work. You just don't have your mind to be able to think like, oh, I need to run away. I sense the danger I'm in. You just don't even have the reasoning skills to sense the actual danger that you're in. So I haven't been able to be left alone to even go to work a gig app job. I haven't been able to be left alone in the paper mill. I wasn't able, paper mill company. I wasn't able to be left alone in any job, like literally any job. And once I joined the real world, it just the ante that got upped was just like, holy shit, dude. I'm lucky to be alive. And I really strongly feel that if I didn't join the real world and I didn't get thinking on these things, there wouldn't be a me at all. Me trying to go to work at McDonald's or trying to go to work at like a grocery store or anything else, that over what I did, I wouldn't be here. If I tried to move and pivot, to the 13th time or whatever in the 2 years, if I tried to do that and I didn't join the real world and I tried to do anything else, I literally feel 2000% I would be dead. So, hi Andrew Tate, hi Tristan Tate, hi Luke, hi Andrew Bass, hi people within the real world doing amazing things. I just wanted to say thank you guys for what you did because I'm here, and that's more than money can hold. Even if I'm in the worst predicament of my life, I'm still alive, and because of what you guys are doing, I'm alive. So I'm very thankful for what you guys have done in the by building the real world and doing more amazing things for even police than they could have ever have done being police officers. So I really think what you guys are doing is amazing. And no, I'm not going to be accepting the lies out here. I am trying to escape the matrix, and I'm trying to escape these matrices within the matrix itself, because these people are trying to work to allow me to get killed, and including the police themselves, how I feel, because I'm completely being left alone inside of this warfare that's been being played inside of my life for 44 years and ongoing inside of my life. So I'm hoping to break through the algorithm to actually reach through into the real and actual world, that I can actually hopefully become the man of my own experiences and the man of my own truest character and truest self, because I'm not a poisoned up victim. And a poisoned up victim is a person that is dealing with things, sure, but I'm trying to sincerely reach out to becoming that victor. And just with me reaching out in this fashion is legitimately, I don't know what to do from here. I don't know how to pivot and how to move and what else to do. I'm legitimately fighting, because of what these people did. And so I'm honestly eagerly asking for influencers and influencers who can support me in this and who can offer me any kind of assistance, because otherwise these people are legitimately hacking away my life to take away my life down complete levels, to erase my life as though I never existed. So I'm trying to be relevant out here. I just wish that I could break through this abuse in my life as always, and I could really use the help. And so I just wanted to say that I love you guys for what you're doing. Andrew Tate, I love you for what you're doing. Tristan Tate, Andrew Bass, Luke, and the rest of the crew who are running these campaigns inside of the real world, or the channels inside of the real world to make money. I really don't think I'd be alive today without you guys. So I just wanted you guys to hopefully see this message, because I don't really see a way. I don't really see a lifeline of a way out of the things that are happening to me, besides hopefully you guys are reaching some influencer that can help me get away from the hell that I've been going through. And so I just wanted you guys to know that I'm really grateful for the real world. I'm really grateful for what you guys are doing out here. And I hope that this message reaches you. And I really sincerely want you to know how much I appreciate you guys. I hope that you read my letter, and I hope that you already did read my letter upon leaving the real world, because of what it has in it. And sometimes I feel that your content is actually creating around the letter, and I hope so. I literally hope so, and I pray so, and I just want you guys to know that if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. And these people would have literally gotten away with every last part of my work, organic and natural life. So I just really, really want you guys to know how much I appreciate you. I'm just hoping that I can reach out and beg for your sincerity to be able to help me in whatever way to be able to jumpstart my life forward from here, because I'm literally left like in positions in my life with like explosions all over my life, and I just don't know what to do. I don't. I've been grinding to the best of my ability. I've worked harder than anybody else out here. I've literally worked at times 30 to 36 hours straight, and to get away from the covert abuse that I couldn't see at the time, to get to where I'm at in the first place. And I fought like hell to get to where I'm at. So I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you. I hope that you guys see this message. And God bless. And I hope that everyone's taking care of themselves. Peace out.